Sup, crew?
Call me Sanji because I'm cooked.
She says this, and she's literally tied for first place for college
Because I
pick'ems.
can't. Let me tell y'all about last week. I was tied with three other people.
Yeah,
I was the
tell me about last
only
week.
person that chose the West Virginia game, and they won. I said, "Wow, I'm about to be a notch above these people." And then Oklahoma State let me down. So now I am now tied with two other people.
So
Um,
what place are you at again?
I'm first. I'm still scared,
Yeah.
y'all. I promise I'm
Yep.
still scared. Um,
My ass is last. So like if anybody's fucking cooked, it's me.
it's you have time though.
So do you.
That's my thing. You literally have. We're not even halfway in the season.
Y'all, I'm dead last. I'm behind by 2 games. I try to take some risks this week. No fucking more. No more risks. No more playing fucking games. We going head on, and I'm just gonna follow my gut and go with my instinct because fuck that.
I would just like to say, if you ever consider using the eeny, meeny, miny, mo method, it is about 50% effective because I did win some games on it and I did lose some games on it. So if you're ever in a bet, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, about 50%. That's my insight for the week.
I remember this method for this week, but let's jump into it. So this week was kind of interesting to me for picks because there was a lot of interesting matchups. And yes, there's going to be some matchups that we talked about for in our last episode about this coming week that were really interesting. To again reiterate, I try to make various picks on games to ensure the same 3 teams are not always listed because then it just gets boring. So yes, there's going to be some matchups you don't see here. It's okay. That's why you go to our other episode where we talk about it.
Calm down.
No.
I was telling them to calm down.
Oh,
not
yeah,
you.
no. Yeah, y'all can calm the fuck down.
Yeah, relax. If you don't see the game, oh fucking well.
Or
Still
go
watch it.
or
Just because we ain't pick on it don't mean it ain't happening. Dang.
we might have talked about it in the last episode. If you go and listened, you might know. But yeah, let's dive into this shit. So the first one, especially after this weekend, this is kind of an interesting choice. BYU and Baylor. Now listen.
I don't know.
From the jump, you don't know?
From the jump, I have no idea. I understand BYU
Yep.
beat Kansas State. I understand.
Yep.
But you never know, dog.
No.
I don't know.
Matchup predictor on ESPN literally have BYU at 51% chance of winning. It is literally 50-50 at this game. This is also why I wanted to pick it.
That's why I said I don't know. I literally don't know. It's at Baylor at noon.
It's at Baylor at noon. It's at Baylor at noon.
Go to my stats, y'all. Let me go to my stats real quick.
Baylor lost to Colorado. They beat Air Force. Lost to Utah. And who the fuck is this? What game is this? Who are you? Tarleton State? Yeah, sure.
I got my answer.
Okay.
I'm going BYU. Here's why. Not because they just beat on Kansas State, but because I literally saw, I don't know what is going off on my phone right now. Let me
It's probably an
that.
ESPN video. You're good.
Something. I saw how many points the defense allowed all the teams that they've played. And the fact that each team that has played BYU has not scored over 20 points. I think I'm going to have to go with that because Baylor has allowed Colorado to score 38 and they won. So I think for the sake of my gut, I'm going with BYU.
I'm also going with BYU to the same point that you have. Matchup wise, who BYU has played recently, it makes sense. Baylor, it is at Baylor. I will give them that. And yes, they did lose to a close game against Colorado in overtime. I'll give them credit where it's due. But really, at this point, we're not sure how Colorado is because they're so flippy floppy 1 minute and it's just not making sense. You also lost to Utah and allowed them to score 23 points. So what I'm seeing is when they face a actual offense, they don't know what the fuck to do. So
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Baylor, who popped off last week offensive wise, and yeah, and was
You
able to
mean
hold
BYU?
BYU. Thank you, who are also able to hold Kansas State to almost nothing. So I agree. Um,
Yeah.
Next up, listen, after their fall for grace, Charlotte probably should have done this last week, but I want to do it this week now because both of these teams are now in a very interesting spot. You have Northern Illinois and NC State. It's a very, very interesting spot right now.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to eeny, meeny, miny, mo this one. I'm not
Already?
even gonna. I don't know, bro. Let me tell you. NC State got whooped by Clemson last week, but they still scored 35 points. Northern Illinois
Yep.
got whooped last week, but they lost in overtime. So I literally don't even know. I don't know. Let me
Damn,
look at the stats.
they allowed Clemson to score. NC State allowed Clemson to score 59 points on them. They allowed Tennessee to score 51 points on them, and they allowed their two cupcakes to score over 20 points on them. And I
You talking
will.
about?
That's NC State. Now looking at Northern Illinois, the they
Oh, hold on.
the only team they have allowed to score over 20 points was Buffalo. And again, that was in overtime, and it was by 3. And I ain't gonna cap. That win over Notre Dame is still kind of big.
I was just looking at that. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
But it's at NC State.
NC State is favored.
I don't know,
But
bro.
looking,
Their defense has a lot of points. I'm with you. I think, fuck. What am I gonna do?
well, here's another thing. Northern Illinois' quarterback has 720 yards total, with their starting running back at 241 yards with 52 carries. You look at NC State, they have 476 yards, and their running back has 191 yards with 44 carries. I don't know if that helps you or not.
No.
Okay.
I. Oh my god. Can I skip this one and come back? I don't know.
We can. If you want, it's
Bet.
our show.
Bet.
All right.
Bet. We just act like
Next
that wasn't there.
next up, we have another very interesting one. I'm sure you're going to get mad about this one. Charlotte and Rice. I had to make it
Because
spicy.
because why? Why is this in there?
Because again, I had to make it spicy. I can't do the same teams over and over again. It gets boring. So I had to switch
You
it
want to
up.
know what's boring? This game.
Oh. Well, it could be
Oh,
exciting.
dog, it ain't even a question, bro. I think I'm going with Rice.
Why is that? Explain.
Offensively, they are stronger. They both suck. I didn't say they were good, but offensively, Rice has been putting up numbers when they can. Charlotte has not. But Charlotte has played tougher opponents.
I was gonna say,
I will give them that.
where are you seeing Rice scoring? Because they haven't gotten above 14 points in the last 3 games. 4 games.
I was looking mainly at the Texas Southern game
Mm.
because, in my opinion, yes, they were only able to get like 7 points the other games. But I think when you're thinking about a team like Charlotte, you have to put them in comparison to teams that they played that are like Charlotte. And I feel like Houston and Army are just above Charlotte in my brain. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my brain, Houston and Army are more competitive than Charlotte. So I understand why they only put up 7 points or 14
Now
points
I
or whatever
will
it was.
say Charlotte did face UNC and Indiana. They lost, but they scored 20 points on UNC, and they were able to score 14 points on Indiana, which that Indiana game was actually a blowout. You made Indiana look really, really nice.
I just think, I don't know. In my brain, that makes sense. That's stupid.
It's not. It's
Um,
not. I gotta be
I don't
careful
really
here.
know. I don't really know, but I think that's where I'm going is Rice. Because it's at Rice too. But yeah, I think I'm going with Rice. I think that's where my brain is locking in. And I need to go with my gut this week, not any, meeny, miny, mo. Except when we get to the next game, I'm probably gonna
I
crapshoot that one.
eeny meeny miny about it, and I'm here. So I don't have a reason because I see them kind of as equal opponents. It literally could be anyone's game. It is at Rice. It's probably the only thing they got for them. I
I
don't
just
fucking know.
I don't either. This is confusing.
I love
I
this.
think I think Jessica's goal was to give me a headache.
No, I just can't make it easy.
Well,
Then
I
it's
have
no
one.
fun.
Well,
Well,
I have one.
I don't. That might be the AP poll's fault, not mine. This is a big matchup. I had to include this game. Had to include this game, especially after this past weekend. UNC and Duke. It ain't a basketball game, guys. It is football. Please keep that in mind.
That's funny.
Keep that in mind. If we see
Uh,
somebody in this group score more than 70, we got a fucking problem.
Here's the thing about the North Carolina Duke game.
Yes.
It does all stats of how well they played leading up to this point are out the window. You have to treat this like a clean slate because it literally is a death match every single time they play.
Yeah, I was about to
Every single
say,
time.
you can't, because ESPN has Duke favored, but you really cannot know because they hate each other so fucking much. It's like Georgia,
It
Florida. You cannot go in expecting either one of them to win because you don't fucking know.
I truly
This just
let
comes
me
down
look
to
at something.
favoritism.
Yeah, and it's like for me as a Wake person that hates both of them, it's like who do I hate the least?
I
I don't
will,
know.
I will say Duke is undefeated, but they haven't really played anyone except for Connecticut, and they played Northwestern. They beat Northwestern in overtime. In second overtime. Okay. Um,
So last North Carolina game,
they
they were able to score
lost
50 points, but they allowed James Madison to get 70, which
70.
is crazy because we're not talking about basketball. Um, but everybody else up until that point did not score over 20.
And I think they're coming in with a chip on their shoulder, right? Also, this is a huge rival. This is a huge rivalry game.
But also,
Duke is undefeated, and they don't look bad.
and they also have not let anyone score over 20. Well, UConn scored 21, but like overall,
Yes.
haven't let anyone score over 20. Golly.
But I will say Duke until just this weekend when they played Memphis, Tennessee. Was that who that is? Or MTSU, whoever the fuck. They only scored, they could not get over 26 points. This weekend they were, but they could not get over 26 points. Now, UNC, though, popped the fuck off and was able to get 45, 38. Even in their loss to JMU, they still got 50. But to counter that, their defense very clearly, after this weekend, has some problems.
That's what I'm looking at. Is like their defense. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Because Duke, in all three of their games,
Here we go.
you better be careful because you know J-Lo watching. Did you eeny meeny miny moe it?
I sure did. Because what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
That's
What else am I
fair.
supposed to do?
That's fair. I
I don't know.
don't know either, dude.
This is what I'm expecting to lose. This is what I'm expecting to lose.
I can't lose. I can't lose. Shit.
I don't think I'm gonna be number one after this week, y'all. I'm being so for real.
You can come down to the bottom with me, please, so I'm not by myself.
I, And I am so sorry to say this, Jessica, but even if I lost every game in the week, I don't think I would be there.
Fuck off, dude. You asshole.
I'm sorry, it's just math. Um, I don't feel confident I'm gonna stay number one though. That's for sure. I thought last week was stressful. This week is even more Jessica, why?
It's the fun of the game. You know what? I'm gonna go with North Carolina here. I think they're coming in with a chip on their shoulder. They know this is a big rivalry game. They know they need to step the fuck up. They are using this past weekend as locker room material, and I think they're gonna come in with a huge chip on their shoulder and they're able to score on Duke. Well,
I just need Duke's defense to lock the fuck
this
in.
is not basketball though. Remember this.
I need Duke's defense to lock the fuck in.
Okay. Um, Next up, I had to do the Georgia matchup: Georgia Southern and Georgia State.
State,
Now,
not Southern.
I'm doing State.
I am also doing State. It would
I,
be weird for me to have gone to this game for Georgia State to simply pick somebody else.
I
So
also just do not like Georgia Southern. Y'all got a weird thing against us, even though y'all gonna be at our games every other Saturday with fucking tickets. So like, relax. I love Georgia State. Also, my guy Del McGee, the new head coach, love him, respect him. I want him to come away with a win. Kick ass, take names, McGee, please.
yeah, I think with Georgia State beating Vandy and also having a showdown with Tech, I just think people are, I mean, they shouldn't be on the AP poll. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah,
that, but I just think they are a stronger team. And with Georgia Southern getting whooped by Ole Miss that bad, I just, in my brain, when I'm doing the math and the math is mathing, I think they're going to outdo them.
yeah.
And it's family weekend for Georgia State. So I
Oh,
feel like,
baby.
yeah, like if they lost on family weekend, that'd be embarrassing.
And
And I don't
like,
think they want to do that.
from what I've seen from Georgia State, I feel like they could do it. And like I said, I love my guy Del McGee. I want him to get it. I want you to have a good year. So yeah, I'll go with State. This one, we talked about this one. We fucking talked about this one. This is a part of the weird crew on the AP poll. Louisville and Notre Dame. It's a
I
toss
don't
up. Flip a coin.
know. Bro.
I love
I said
these
this week.
games.
I said this week I was gonna trust my gut and not eeny meeny miny mo. And so far I've already eeny meeny miny mo'd one. And I think this one's about to be two.
No, hold on. Let's talk about it. Let's look at some shit. Let me get some shit up. Hold on. Let's get some things. So Notre Dame is favored, pretty highly favored by 6.5 points right now. Okay. It is at Notre Dame and it is at 3:30 with touchdown Jesus. So
Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. Side note, I fucking love Touchdown Jesus. That thing is so dope.
that was the one game I did not get. Okay, so 2018 football season when we made it to the national championship and we lost against Bama. Yes, I'm aware. I was there. The only game that I did not go to that season was Notre Dame. I went to every other game, the
You
Rose
missed
Bowl, the
out,
Natty.
bro.
We realized it, but we had so much more fun watching it at home. I'm not going to lie to you. And we realized if we went to that game, we probably wouldn't have been able to go to the Rose Bowl. And the Rose Bowl was fucking worth it. That Rose Bowl was iconic,
I
bro.
mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, but Touchdown Jesus is just like, I remember when I was there because they play Wake. I don't know why we play Wake, but whatever. And I just remember I just kept staring at it because it literally is hovering. Like it's Touchdown Jesus because it's literally hovering over the end zone. And I just was like, wow, this is surreal. Like the thing is massive. Like, yeah, it's a cool place to go.
It's a cool place. I'll make it there at some point, but just not right now. But back to this matchup. They do have Notre Dame favored, which is interesting to me. I don't know why.
It's because they haven't allowed anyone to score a decent amount of points against them, but they also haven't really played anyone.
They did play Texas A&M and win, but Texas A&M they don't look that good right now. So,
But even with the Northern Illinois game, they only allowed them to score 16 points. And then after that, they've been in the single digits, dog. And Louisville, It's not enough here. I said this before. I just don't even know. Like getting a win over Tech is not impressive to me,
Not
as it should
anymore.
be.
Yeah, not anymore. It isn't. Um, I'm gonna go with Notre Dame.
I'm also going with Notre Dame.
It is at Notre Dame. It is a 3:30 game in Notre Dame. Um, as much as I would love to give it to Louisville, I have to go against the grain and pick Notre Dame. Um, we'll see. Will touchdown Jesus come through? Who knows? We'll find out.
We will see.
Maryland and Indiana. Uh, this one I believe is also a close matchup.
This is odd.
Indiana is
I'm not
favored by 7 points.
I'm not having fun. I thought this was supposed to be fun.
It is fun. I think you're overthinking it. Um,
I don't think so.
Indiana is undefeated, but they haven't really played anyone. But I will say they did beat UCLA 42-13, which is pretty fucking crazy.
Maryland beat Virginia too, to just throw that out there. And UCLA hasn't really been impressing me much because they did not beat LSU either. So like, yeah,
But I will say they've been scoring points though.
Indiana has scored a lot of points.
But when you see the matchup, it makes sense.
Right. But they've not let anyone score again over 20. And some of the people were in the single digits.
I will say Maryland
Maryland,
looks like they let Villanova, a basketball school, score 20 points on them.
yeah, I think I'm going Indiana on this one.
I'm also gonna go Indiana. Shout out to my friend Brooke, who's an Indiana girly. Not really. She gets let down by Indiana all the time, but she is from Indiana. I'm also gonna go with Indiana here. Eh, don't really have an explanation. It just makes sense.
Before we get to the last one, we got to go back.
Oh yeah.
I'm stressed. I have a listen, and I don't think my headache is attributed to the AP polling. I just overall think this is hard and I can't explain. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I will say
uh,
NC State's coming in with a chip on their shoulder because they just lost to Clemson. And they were able to score 35 points on Clemson. It's not like they weren't able to score. They just weren't able to stop the defense.
what are their defenses again?
Or they weren't able to stop them with their defense, I should say. Whoops.
Yeah, but what did they do? Hold on. Um, sorry, I'm looking at their defensive stats. I don't know. I feel defeated, and I haven't even played the games yet.
You're literally in first. You're in first place. You got wiggle room. There's a lot of game left. A lot of game left.
Everybody been on my damn neck, dog. Like, I can't fuck up, bro. I understand. I can, there's weeks, there's time, but people is really at my neck, stepping on my neck, bro. I can't. I cannot.
Welcome to being at the top. It has its downsides,
cannot.
man.
I cannot. That's why I don't like being up here. It's not fun. I'm not having fun. I'm going NC State. Fuck it. I'm going NC State. I'm gonna give them one more chance to let me down. That's where I'm at this point. I'm gonna give them one more chance.
Damn. I'm gonna
I feel like throwing up.
relax.
I'm serious. This whole spread makes me want to vomit.
Why?
I'm not confident in any of this.
That's not. It's not about. Okay, it's genuinely is supposed to be for fun, like picking the best you can be. I think you being in first and being so head on trying to beat it is stressing you out.
No, let me clarify for the people. I don't have to be first. I'm not trying to be first. There is a particular person that I just need to be at the very end of this above. So if I can just be above that particular person, we're fine. However, they are also on my neck and we are tied for first. So the stress is coming in from if I fuck up, I will no longer be ahead of said person.
But you have so many weeks to catch up, as you told me, unless that was a lie. So you could still come back.
It's not a lie, but it's just homeboy has not fucked up yet. He had a 7 in 1 week. Like I can't.
Hang on. If it's the person I think I'm talking, is it the?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
no, that's not what I was gonna say. Minus his first week, he's been average the last 2-3 weeks at 5-3. So he's not at the top. Mind you, the person that was at the top this past weekend got 7-1, but it was not him.
I know. It's tough though. Like I cannot slip.
I get it. I'm going Northern Illinois. Here's why. Yes, they lost to Buffalo. It was in overtime, though. I also think that coach, there's something special about that coach. I don't see them getting into the playoffs. I don't see them making a run for it, whatever. But I do feel like it's the same kind of instance I felt with North Carolina. They have a chip on their shoulder. They're pissed the fuck off, and they're ready to fucking kick ass. Mind you, NC State has also lost the last 2 big games against Tennessee and Clemson. But I got to give it to Northern Illinois.
I'm scared.
I will, the 2 teams that Northern Illinois faced, again, it's Buffalo, I get it. They were able to either win or keep it close. So, I'll give them where it's due. NC State was not able to keep it close. That defense ain't there. So, I'll give it to Northern Illinois. Might be the one I lose. It's fine. I've accepted it.
No, I'm feeling like it's the one I lose. But anyway. Anywho.
The last one.
Let's end it on a good note because we already know what the answer is here. Go motherfucking dogs. It ain't no ain't no fuck a logic. Ain't no logic here. Georgia a bust.
Correct. It's
and I don't care. They could be. I'm not gonna speak ill, but even if their record was horrible, it's go dogs.
It is go dogs. It is go dogs all day. If y'all expected anything else, I don't know what to tell you. It is go dogs all day. And again, I will not speak on this game. Superstitious. Will not speak on it. I will say it's hate week. So to my few Bama fans that have reached out to me, respectfully, I love you, but I fucking hate you.
I don't have no dog in this fight.
Go for it. Hold on, Amani.
Team.
Go for it. You have the floor. Speak on it. Speak on Bama for me, because I can't.
I am never going to see a day where Wake Forest plays Bama, but everyone in my close-knit community knows how much I fucking hate that team. I don't care if Bama was fucking 17-1. I will never choose them. If they have a hater, it's because it's me. If they don't have a hater, it's because I'm dead. I fucking hate Bama. Nick Saban, you know what? I actually like Nick Saban now that he's retired because you know what? The Alabama stench is what made him fucking suck. Outside of that, he has a personality, y'all. Shocker. Plot twist. He has a fucking personality, but Bama ruined him. So, with that, respectfully, actually disrespectfully, fuck you, Bama. And I don't care if you win. Who gives a fuck? Fuck you. And your cousin. Which y'all do.
Which y'all have.
And if you're a Bama fan and you're listening in and you've been tuning into this, I don't care. I don't need Bama fans here. I don't care if that means I have a -1 listener every week. I don't need your energy. If this pisses you off, go find another podcast to listen to, bitch. That is all.
Yeah, there's that. I would love to get my thoughts on this game. I truly can't. I cannot.
We'll wait till next week.
Next week.
Cool.
Next week. We'll see what the fuck happens, man. I don't know. It's about to. It's. We'll see. I don't know, man.
All right. Well, in better news, I don't even want to say better news because
it is
fuck
better.
This too.
No.
My college pick'ems.
This is not your college pick'em. This is your fantasy.
Yes, my fantasy draft. It doesn't matter because I'm getting cooked, dog. Look at this. I'm getting cooked. It won't even load because that's how cooked I am. Look at this.
It's not that bad.
I'm done.
You're not. It's only one game.
I've been seeing the stats pop up every now and then. Josh Allen is going fucking crazy, dog. I can't compete. I can't compete where I don't compare.
How many does Cook have? How many does Cookie have? He popped off.
He's doing all right, but Josh Allen is fucking eating. Like, there's nothing I can do about this. Look. There's nothing I can do. He woke up and chose madness. There's nothing I can do about it. Granted, are they both on the same team? Of course. But still, he decided to wake up and have a fucking game. I don't know if you know, but it's 34-3 right now.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
He's popping the fuck off. I'm cooked.
Do you want to hear something worse? It's just the second quarter.
That's what I'm saying.
But that could be in your favor because then they might be like, "Hey, Josh, we just gonna run the ball and run out the clock," and they give it to Cook. They could.
You see my face? I'm finna tell you what's finna happen. This man finna pop the fuck off so hard. They about to put their third string in, and both of them are about to be out for the second half of this game. And I'm about to be pressed. I'm cooked. This is my second loss. I've only won one. And you want to know why I've only won one? Let's talk about it. Tyler. Honestly, I can't even be mad at you. You know why? Because had I left Jalen fucking Hurts in, I would have been cooked even more. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, but he might be sitting the bench next week too. I can't trust it. I can't trust it, dog. And he won. You won and gave me 15 points on the bench, dog. No, I'm cooked. You're literally on my team because you're fine. That's it.
No,
I said that at the beginning.
Amani, he played the Saints, which is a tough defensive team. He's not going to get 30 points.
I understand. He's not going to get 30 points. But my God, 15? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Granted, I will say whoever has Patrick Mahomes, I know they're shitting bricks because that was even worse than what I had going on.
That's what I was about to look at, actually, while you did that.
Yeah,
for comparison.
So look.
Okay, hold on. You want to talk about it? Your Saints quarterback, Derek Carr, got this team 11 whole points, bro. 11.
Not my quarterback. Anyway, moving forward.
That is your quarterback, Saints, man.
Not my quarterback. If you know, you know. Anyway, shout out to Jonathan Taylor. You snapped. I'll give it to you. You snapped. My kicker situation is really about to drive me up the fucking wall because can I please have somewhat of a kicker that can get me over 2 points? I dropped the Bengals kicker for this reason. I picked you up. You gave me faith week 1 with you. You gave me faith. And then you pull this bullshit on me. Who do you play next? Let's look. Who do you fucking play?
To be fair, the Eagles kicker got no points.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my God.
You can change it. There's other kickers.
Who is left?
A lot. Honey, breathe.
You want to know what's crazy though? Guys, I'm about to give you some inside scoop. I was so focused on the kicker, and Jessica said, "No, you don't need to focus on the kicker. The kicker's not going to get you."
Okay, you were wanting anyway. No. You were wanting to draft the kicker 4th round. Fourth round.
Maybe if I drafted a kicker
No.
fourth round, I would have had Donnie
No.
and we would have been in this whole
He
season.
got 10 points. That's it.
That's 8 more points than 2. And honestly, 8 more points might have me matching up a little bit more than I am right now.
You still wouldn't have won. You still
It
would have
doesn't
been
matter, but
short.
at least he would have done his job. Because you know who else ain't doing their job? Ja. This the second week you done fucked me up.
I thought he did good last week.
Did he?
I thought he did.
I don't remember. I thought he did. You know what? Sorry, Ja. My bad. Somebody on this roster has fucked up 2 weeks in a row, and I'm gonna find out who it is. I can't remember who.
It was not George because he got you a solid 10 this week. It might have been Pollard. No. Pollard had a bad week. Right. I'm telling you, it really comes down to who their opponents are. And if it's a bad matchup, it's going to happen. That's why Jalen's scores are so low, because he played against a tough Saints defense.
Tired of hearing it's going to happen. I want to win.
You can still win. It's not Amani, it's the third fucking week. Are you serious?
This man has 38.55 points at this very moment in time.
Next week he might only get 10. Patrick Mahomes.
I don't play him next week.
It doesn't oh my gosh. Okay, you can quit if you want.
I'm in it now. There's nothing I can do. I have to watch T, see what he's doing. He only got 2 points, so clearly not enough for me.
Hold on. It's second quarter. They just started. It's second quarter. I'm just telling you, it's second quarter. It's his first game back. That's why I told you to bench him.
Disappointed in my wide receiver gang, specifically Puka Nuka, because y'all, I'm so tired of being so close to winning yet so far. And my schedule is not any better. I'm about to show y'all. Where's my next schedule? Where's my full schedule? This person ate this. Oh no, he didn't. He lost. I'm just scared because he has Lamar Jackson, and boy, has that man been popping off. I'm scared.
No, Amani, first week, Lamar did not pop off because I had him as my quarterback. He didn't do shit all, and it pissed me the fuck off. Actually, no, when he played the Raiders, he only got me 16 points. That was it. So I can only imagine how many points he got over here because our scoring is different.
I'm just upset, y'all. I'm just so upset. I'm finna be dead last again.
Amani, you're not going to be dead last because you have at least won a game.
Yeah, but somebody else.
No, there's 2 people 0-2. And I don't think they're winning. I think they're losing.
Cooked. Okay. Y'all, this is the worst thing I've ever experienced. On somebody who, and let's keep it a bean, dog. Somebody that had a questionable player. That is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I'm cooked. That's it. That's all. That's all we need to say. There's nothing more to it. I'm cooked. It's this game over. I lost.
Amani, relax. It's week 3. There's so many weeks left. There's over 12 weeks left. The person that made it, okay, let me put it to you this way. Playoffs, when you come around, it's when I have seen people who had like 5 losses win at the end of the season because they won in the playoffs. You got a chance, sis. I'm serious. Dead ass.
I need my receivers to lock the fuck in because it seems like every week I always have one that does all right and then one that literally flops. I can't keep doing this, y'all. I need points. Why is he in my flex getting 5 points? I need points,
Go
dog.
down. Go down. Go down. Switch him out with Demario Douglas and you can have him. He just got you 15 points. Switch him out for next week.
Who does he play? He's not reliable. San Francisco. No, I'm not doing that.
Then I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to give you options.
Who does Tony play next week? Miami. I'm keeping him in. I got to keep him in. I have to keep them in, don't I? That makes the most sense. Who do
Also,
y'all play?
also,
Oh, the Falcons. Damn.
also, Kittle should be healthy for next week. So there's your tight end also that could bring you some points.
Yeah, even though I will say,
But
homeboy,
you can put Cole in your flex and put Kittle as your tight end. So then you can get those points. If you need to see who Chicago's playing first.
I'm good.
How?
They play the Rams.
The Rams are trash this year. What are you talking about? They just won their first game this weekend.
Aren't the Bears trash too?
The Bears have at least one. I think they've won multiple games versus the Rams just got their first.
I'm stressed. I need to go to bed.
I need you to, like, before we ever talk about fantasy again, I need you to take some kind of chill pill or something. Because I cannot keep talking you off a ledge every week, man. You got me stressed.
Do you see the score?
It's not that bad. There's another person that has 80 points, Amani. Somebody has 81 points versus 120. You're fine. There's two people that are like that.
A loss is a loss. It doesn't matter the point. A loss is a loss. I did not win.
You're really taking the fun out of this.
I'm taking the fun out of.
Yes.
Do you see this? This is not fun. First
Amani.
of all, my team was godly, glorious, and then these motherfuckers want to get hurt. When I stepped foot in this draft with my roster, I said, y'all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And you want to know what I'm looking at? Some ugly ass shit. This shit ugly.
It's really not, I promise you.
Anyway, that's my fantasy draft, y'all. Yay. Tune in next week when I play somebody. I don't even know who I play. Somebody that got Lamar Jackson. Tune in next time.
Hold on. 1 second. Guys, I don't know what to do here. If y'all want to leave some helpful advice on how I can keep Amani off the ledge and make fantasy fun again, I would greatly appreciate it because I don't know what to do, dog.
The way I can describe myself, y'all remember on Between the Lions, the guy on the cliff that just hangs there and spells words? I'm hanging on that cliff, y'all. I am an inch from breaking
I think you already
and hitting the
broke.
bottom.
You broke like 2 weeks ago.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm almost there though. It is hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, if y'all can leave me some advice on what the fuck to do here to help, because I don't know. I am giving the best advice I can. I sent you over a kicker that you can draft. He's on the Vikings. He's been consistent. You can get him. He's been over 10 points the last few weeks. You can get him. Don't get Jake Elliott because he got me 0 points this week. Won't be good. So at least you got two.
Seattle.
Yeah, you already looked at this.
I know. I don't understand. They're 3-0.
Yeah. But the Lions are 2-1. And I think their loss was something actually not a bad loss. Who was it? I want to say it was a close
I gotta go to bed. I think where I'm leaning towards is I think I'm going to. Who does Kyler play? I think I'm keeping Kyler here. Washington?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, because Jalen plays. Yeah, I'm leaving.
Ooh.
I'm leaving Kyler
At
where he's
Tampa
at.
Bay, though?
I needed him to do some work. He did me well.
But he's at Tampa Bay.
What does that mean?
Tampa's... it's your decision at the end of the day. I just think...
No, what does that mean for me?
Tampa Bay's not that great. Defense is not that hot. And the Eagles are favored. Mm-hmm. You don't have to think on this one.
I'm gonna eeny, meeny, miny, moe it offline.
No, you're not.
I will dead ass eeny, meeny, miny, moe it.
No. You need to get Kittle back in because they're pretty sure he's going to be playing next week. Then you can put Demario Douglas. If you really need to switch out a wide receiver, you can place him up there. I forgot who they're playing next week. But you could do that. Demarcus Robinson might pop off. San Francisco is hard to fucking play. Their defense, their team in general is fucking hard. But also the Rams just doesn't have their shit together right now. They're trying to figure it out. They don't know what they're doing. And they just got their first win of the year.
Well, this is my league.
Again, please leave comments and suggestions on how I can make this fun again for Amani to ensure that she enjoys this because I'm having a great time. It's a lot of fun.
Last week, dog. Oh my God, did I have fun? Let me show y'all. I had so much fun.
Yeah, why? Why is that?
Look at this. 155. Everybody was eating. Oh, I had so much fun. Everybody was going crazy. Everybody popped off. Oops.
And then nobody didn't. She wasn't mad at anybody. She wasn't hating on anybody. She was happy.
I don't know how to close this.
Click
so
out.
I guess we're
click
ending
out.
here.
Click out. Click out. Click out.
I am.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. We're ending it here. Y'all. So,
all right, y'all.
Yeah, my league.
She's fine, but please leave your light.
Honestly, I don't even need a prayer here because I have time. We have like 17 more weeks. Send a prayer for my pick'ems because I'm very scared.
Send a prayer for my fucking pick'em, seeing as I'm at the fucking bottom and somebody else is at the top. She can relax and do fine.
Well,
please send help.
I definitely asked
No, you need help with your fantasy. I need help with my pick'ems. Pick one. Can't have both. Pick a struggle.
Pick'ems. There, I chose. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Well, pray for our pick'ems. Mostly me, but since I'm at the bottom here. And Miss Thing at the top can, stay at the top. In all seriousness, no, thank you so much for listening. We really greatly appreciate you guys. I hope you were enjoying the chaos.
It's always chaotic.
It's always going to be chaotic, man. It's football season. It ain't never going to change. It's just going to get worse.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Until next week, always and forever, go Deeks and go Dogs.
Go Deeks and go Dogs. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.